Hello, Internet! This is HyperSonicSpeedGrov, the Grov as in the Pokémon Grovyle, and this is episode 17 of my Super Mario World Let's Play. In the last episode, we beat Bowser, but that doesn't mean we're done yet, because we've got to take on the Star World, starting with Star World 1, which is a spin-jumping level. Luckily, they give you a mushroom, which is very useful, and I'm going to get all the Dragon Coins. First Dragon Coin is on the right. It's actually right here, I believe. Yep. First one. The second Dragon Coin you can get by heading to the left, and you can actually see the little hole it's in. I'm going to jump on the left of this hole, so I can sneak into this other hole with a cape, because I definitely want this cape, so I can head to the right, or left, or fall through the floor like that. I'm going to head to the left again, so I can grab another Dragon Coin, and grab a star, so I can hit these Koopas. I definitely need an extra life or two, because I don't have any. At this moment, I only have 2. Heading to the left, you can also get Dragon Coins 4 and 5, but it is recommended you have the cape for these. If we head further down, we can grab a star, but more importantly, we can grab a Baby Yoshi. These are Yoshis that happen to be babies. Bet you didn't know that. And they can eat practically anything. If they eat a power-up, they'll instantly grow up into a Yoshi of their color, or they can eat 5 enemies or grab blocks. So, the more they eat, the more they grow up until they become an adult Yoshi. Like, for instance, a red Yoshi would spit out fire with every shell. Unfortunately, for this poor Yoshi, he gets turned into a fun guy at the very end of the level because you can't take baby Yoshis with you through levels. They have to be adults. On to Star World... What? Well, the normal exits in this world don't lead anywhere, so we have to go and get the secret exit, which is quite easy to find. All you have to do is head to the right. On the second chunk of blocks, there should be a key in the keyhole. So now, for real, we can go on to Star World 2. Star World 2 is a swimming level, and it's also the quickest way to get a baby Yoshi of the blue variety. I'm going to have him eat as little as possible because it's faster to swim with a Yoshi that is a baby because you can hold it. And holding something while you swim is fast. But as you can see, he ate the star, and now he's an adult blue Yoshi. After you've beaten the level, you can always hit start and select to exit the level and get your Yoshi faster instead of having to swim all the way to the end. But it is not the most difficult level, as you can just swim to the right, avoiding all the Rip Van fishes and the blurps that you can. Heading through the pipe, we can reach the end if the fish don't get me first. We can reach the goal. But same as Star World 1, this will just lead us back where we came from. So, where are we supposed to go to find the secret exit? Well, the secret exit is at the very end of the level. And also, if you already have a baby Yoshi or a Yoshi, you just get a 1-up. So, now that we've turned 2 Yoshis into fungi, we can head to the very end of the level at the very right. The worst part about this level is that if you get hit, then you can't catch up to the Yoshi because he runs faster than you swim. So, try not to get hit or try to conserve your star. At the very end of the level, all you have to do to get to the secret exit is to go underneath this chunk of land, and keep pressing the jump button so you don't fall into the watery depths. Here is the key and the keyhole. Same as usual, just put the key in the keyhole, and you get to Star World 3. A walking level. I call it that because it's the shortest level in the game. We can get a baby yellow Yoshi, and the Lakitu throws down Spinies, so we can get this Yoshi. The gray P-switch is there, which will turn all of his Spinies into coins that we can grab. If we get 8 of them, then we get a 1-up, similar to having a star and hitting enemies. Yellow Yoshi is interesting because if he has a shell in his mouth, he will stomp, and that will deal damage to enemies. But he can spit out fire with the red shell or fly with the blue shell just like anything else, and the level's already over. You may be wondering how they would hide a secret exit in that level, considering you can't go left, you can't go right, and you can't even go down. So the only logical explanation is that they hid a secret exit above the level, and that they did. Firstly, I'm going to grab this one up, and then hit the P-switch. First, you want to grab a grab block, and then you want to hit the Lakitu. You can jump off the Yoshi to bring the cloud downwards, but then you can grab the Yoshi with the cloud, if I can, and hopefully we're able to make it up there before the cloud disappears. Now that we've made it, all we have to do is grab this key, which is in a block for some reason, and go into the keyhole. Now that that's done, we can head over to Star World 4, a jumping level. This is probably my second least favorite level in the Star World series, because sometimes the camera scrolls downwards, and it doesn't scroll downwards enough, so you can't really tell where you're jumping. The main gimmick of this level is using the red Yoshi's fireballs, or just any Yoshi, to hit the paratroopers blocking your way. Although you can just fly. The cape makes flying with a blue shell a lot easier because all you have to do is hold the jump button instead of mashing it. Over here, that Koopa tries to kick a shell at us, and you may see some green things down there, but ignore those. I was trying to lick those Koopas through the wall, but we don't have to do that. None of those pipes lead anywhere, sadly, but we can head over past this blue guy towards the end of the level. Make sure you don't undershoot the goal because there's very little land you can stand on. And remember when I told you to ignore those green blocks? Well, now is the time to stop listening to me. Because if you head to those green blocks, which I will promptly do, we can... I'm just going to fly over. But we can find a secret exit. Using the cape, we can fly under the paratroopers, which is pretty cool. Saves us time from having to eat a Koopa and then spit it out. But it can be risky if you don't have a cape. Anyways, we're just about at this area, where if you have green and red switch blocks, you can get to the secret exit. Although there is a block which you need a cape for, which I guess you could throw a shell into one of the blocks. But for now, we are continuing to ignore these blocks because there is an easier way. What if you don't want to get the switch blocks? Well then, all you have to do is hover over to the left from this green mushroom. We can grab the key and get to the end of the level. Star World 5. I do not like this level. For one, there are these platforms that fall as soon as you land on them. So you have to jump incredibly quickly if you don't want to fall. Second reason why I don't like this level is all the paratroopers that block your way, making this quite difficult. And the main reason is because of this block. It's a control coin, so when you hit it, the coin is going to start moving. You want to control it all the way to the right, and this time it is required for the level. So these awkward to control coins really are the way to win the level. If you move these coins wrong, you might lose the whole level. You're gonna have to restart, go through all that jumping. You want to make it go to the right, because you can get to the end of the level. That middle block down there had a 1-up in it, but we don't need to grab that. And there are some blocks up there, which we don't need to look at either. There was a Baby Yoshi down there, but we turned him into a fungus again. And we can head to the right to get to the goal, eventually. There are a couple pipes and Koopas to block our path, but the Koopas actually help if you have a Yoshi, because then you can clear out the Spinies. That is the end of the level, which, it's not that bad. The problem is the secret exit. It is true that you can fly up to the secret exit, but it's very precise, and you have to get the secret exit if you want to finish up the star world. Although the normal exit does finish off the star, making it look very nice. As I said, I'm not a very big fan of this level, but if you want to get the 1-up, you have to guide the control coin down, and then you won't be able to reach the platforms. So I recommend just hitting right as soon as this thing pops out. And you can't actually hit left or even hit the P-switch as the control coin is going. But the coin trail lasts longer than the P-switch, so it's going to turn into coins eventually. Although the moving blocks do look quite cool. I wouldn't recommend hitting the P-switch first because the music is the same, so you won't be able to tell when either thing is ending. Anyways, all you have to do to get this is hit the vine, but you can't take a Yoshi up there, and you have to use the vine to scroll the camera up. You need all of the switch blocks, and you need to crouch under here for some reason. But if you have all of the switch blocks, then the game accepts that you deserve this secret exit. And that leads to Star Road. Where will Star Road lead us? Well, where else but the Special Zone. As you can see at the top, there is the Super Famicom logo, which is the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo. And we can see that this level is called Gnarly, which I think is pretty gnarly. There's a secret hidden in this world. If you wait 2 minutes on the map, then a different song starts playing, and you may recognize it from another Mario game. So this has been HyperSonicSpeedGrov, the Grov as in the Pokémon Grovyle. I hope you enjoyed this shorter Mario video, and I hope you enjoy the music.